I've received a request to do some videos on how to work the problems. So I'm going to do the first worksheet, and it is Q equals M H of F. This is for problem 1. You're given 3.4 kilograms. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. And then the 1,000 grams, and then the heat value is 150 joules per gram, and so that equals 510,000 joules, or 510 kilojoules. And since you are you're adding heat, you're freezing this, so that is going to be released. So it's exothermic there. For number 2, this is absorbed. Again, it's a Q equals M H of V. The mass is 500 grams. And the heat value is 2.8 times 10 to the 4th joules per gram. Grams cancel, and you're left with 1.4 times 10 to the, I should have this ahead of time, 7th joules, or 14,000 kilojoules. Number 3, Q equals M H of V. You're asked to find this. What is the heat of vaporization? So Q you're given is 1.2 times 10 to the 5th joules. The mass is 200 grams. And so that ends up equaling 600 joules per gram for number 3. And then number 4, same formula, Q equals M, heat of fusion. It's asks how much heat is released at 0 degrees with 100 grams of water. So it would be the mass is 100 grams. Heat of fusion for water is 334 joules per gram, equals 33,400 joules. If some of you wanted to have 33,000, the bar over that J, I would also accept that, because this is a conversion factor and that had 4 significant digits in it. So we go with that particular one. I'm going to switch over here now and do problem number 5. And I apologize, I'm set up the best I can down here. I found this works about the best. It says, what is the heat of vaporization? Always the formula, Q equals M H of V. This is what you're asked to find. So you're given the Q value, which is 2.27 times 10 to the 5th joules, and the mass is 150 grams, and that equals 1,500 joules per gram. For number 6, it says what quantity of water vapor is condensed. So in this case we're solving for M, so Q equals M H of V. Q is 1.81 times 10 to the 5th joules. HV, and here's where the problem lies. I gave you 2230, and that was what was in my book, and it's really 2260, so I apologize for that. I sent a letter out, but anyhow, joules cancel, we're left with grams, and it's 80.1 grams. And then finally 7, Q equals M H of F. Again, we're solving for mass, and this time it's ice. So you have Q, which is 2.9 times 10 to the 4th joules, divided by 334 joules per gram. Joules cancel. You're left with grams to 87 grams. So I hope this helps. I'll post this and then go ahead and make the next one on the next worksheet.